Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to a Friday edition of Good Ass Feed. Heather's back. As promised, this is going to be your first 3-in-1 hot sauce tasting, and also your first hot sauce tasting, really.
Yeah, I guess so.
You dive right. She wanted to do all 5, but
I really like Yellowbird, the one that I've had.
We'll see in about 15 minutes how well your relationship with Yellowbird is doing. So we're going to whip through the traffic light sequence in the Yellowbird family. This is the Serrano Condiment. They're not labeled hot sauce. They're called condiments, but
why?
Spoiler, they're hot sauce. Hot sauce is a condiment, so I guess it's not technically wrong, but I wonder why they don't embrace the hot sauce culture. Come on.
Let's ask them. Yellowbird?
Why?
Yes.
Why do you shun us? Because we like your stuff. Habanero, the second one, the slow down light. And then the light that says stop is the ghost pepper sauce, which I think I've reviewed. I think I did. It's been
I've never had
like
it.
125 hot sauce reviews deep, and I don't remember. But I know I've eaten it before, and I like it a lot. And it's not that bad, but all these are a little bit hotter than you'd think. But yeah, so we're going to dive in, and we're going to taste each. And, take a minute between to discuss, and you can make your observations about your approach of chili Enlightenment, which you might finally experience today, when we get to Ghost Pepper Town.
Is chili Enlightenment just another way of saying real sweaty?
It's like an endorphin rush induced sense of self-awareness and universal acceptance and oneness that you get when you're on fire. But yeah, this is the Serrano version. And I don't think I've ever had a spoonful of this one, but I've eaten it before. It's really good. And the thing I like about their sauces is that their peppers are high on the ingredients list.
Ooh,
The first ingredient on this is Serrano peppers. As you get to the hotter ones, it gets a little less percentage of peppers.
Cucumbers.
But, yeah. Do you want to read them?
Serrano peppers, cucumbers, onions, organic carrots, organic distilled water. Or no, I'm sorry.
Vinegar, right?
Yes, organic distilled vinegar, garlic, organic cane sugar, salt, lime juice concentrate. It is vegan.
Yeah, it's all natural. And there's no thickening BS in there. It's just some sauce. And it has a real bright, punchy, like tangy citrus aroma, but also like a pretty intense Serrano aroma as well.
How much of this am I supposed to put on my spoon? How much did you put on your spoon?
I've filled it, but I can't move it because I'll spill it.
I don't think I'm going to fill mine.
I think that you should do what you want.
Okay.
Emily always pours her own.
Now you're like Emily shaming me. Like she pours the same as you.
I don't really know what she pours. I guess I haven't really noticed. So that should tell you. I don't care. No, you do you. It's really more about tasting the sauces, which are going to be really good.
It smells good.
Are awesome. And cheers, YouTube. My wife. It's bright and tangy. Mm-hmm. And
it's good.
Tart. It's super tart, super tangy. Kind of a little bit in the corners of your mouth because it's so tart. I like that. That's the kind of thing you could pour on a taco in bunches, especially like a bean and cheese taco. That would be awesome.
It tastes real green.
Mm-hmm. It tastes a little bit like the green salsa I make.
I like it.
It's good.
And it's not too spicy. I'm going to start using that.
The vinegar cuts it a lot. And so it's pretty manageable. Like it's got a little back of the throat kick from the Serranos, but it's not that bad. I put this at like a 3. It's probably like a 3 on the heat scale.
This is, to me, every bit as spicy as that salsa was the other day.
Yeah, the Jardines ghost pepper salsa.
The misspelled
I'll put
label.
the card up in this region here so you can go see that video.
Can you spell it wrong when you do it?
No.
Aw.
Ghost pepper. No, that was the Melindas that can't spell. Jardines, everything was spelled correctly. The ghost pepper ketchup was a Microsoft Word Grammarly nightmare.
That's right. That ketchup was so bad.
So that was pretty good. As we move forward, this one is the habanero flavor, and the first ingredient is organic carrots, onions, habanero peppers, organic distilled vinegar, garlic, organic cane sugar, tangerine juice concentrate, salt, and lime juice concentrate.
I've had this before. We talked about it.
At the brunch place.
I had it at Snooze. But because it was a habanero sauce, I think I put maybe like 3 drops on my whole taco. And they were
a little thicker too. I like the texture on this one. And I think like carrots are a really good like sauce thickener, and they have a nice, depending on the pepper. There's Turd Cat, anybody. Depending on the pepper, but they have a nice taste and they pair really well with habaneros. It's a good power move to like stretch your habanero sauce with carrots.
I'm just taking these little tiny baby spoonfuls.
And so you can kind of smell the carrots a little bit. Stop it, Turd Cat. Stop scratching my chur. You see it? You smell that carrot, and you get the garlic and the citrus a little bit.
I just smell vinegar.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe it's because my mouth is still spicy from the last one.
Maybe. Well, this ain't gonna help it any. Hey,
That's true.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Turd Cat, stop it! Stop scratching the Turd Cat's ornery today. You think he doesn't like quarantine times?
He doesn't.
He's like,
They
no,
don't want us
y'all
home.
are all in my house all the time. He says.
They don't want us here.
Cheers, YouTube.
Yes. I'm scared a little bit.
Mm. It's really good.
Woo.
And you get like a pronounced habanero taste. This actually tastes more like habanero than the last one tastes like Serrano.
Oh, that one is.
And habaneros come on really quick, and they're pretty stingy little MFers. They'll get you. And but they don't. Also, habaneros don't hang around that long, really. They're like the opposite of ghost peppers. They take a long time, but also hang around a long time.
Oh, good. The next one.
Are you gonna quit tearing everything up and chill, buddy? No, you're not drinking the water right now. But yeah, I really like this one. And you can get the citrus, like
It's making me drooly a little bit.
maybe. You want some Turd Cat? Maybe a little ghost pepper sauce would be good for him. No, we don't do that. We don't feed the cats ghost
No,
peppers.
don't joke about that. You'll start getting all kinds of like. He doesn't want any of my drink.
I am not the Joe Exotic of the spicy YouTube community. Thank you. No, we never feed the cats anything spicy.
Okay, that one it really wasn't that bad. It's it's spicy,
but it goes quick. But it has a nice taste, and it tastes like habanero. This might be my favorite one they make because it really does taste of habanero peppers, but in like a way that they don't light you up that much. And you can totally put this on like some grilled fish, some grilled chicken would be really good. It makes a great wing sauce for a little something different.
Oh,
like,
I could see that.
not like a traditional wing sauce, but if you get bored with that after a while, you start exploring.
I'm gonna have to make some cauliflower wings with
Cauliflings.
with the Yellowbird.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That would be so good.
All right, you can
We had
share
them
that.
like kind of sweet spicy last night.
Yeah, no, she made the cauliflower from California Pizza Kitchen.
Well, kind of.
It was pretty close.
It was
It was
good.
delicious. That stuff is good.
We ate a lot of cauliflower. Oh, already? You want to like?
Well, you gotta, you're on a sauce flight. You gotta fly.
It's a sauce flight.
First ingredient: water, organic tomato paste, organic carrots, onions, organic distilled vinegar, garlic, organic cane sugar, tangerine juice concentrate, ghost pepper,
Oh,
salt,
way down there.
lime juice concentrate.
Not like these.
You don't
guys.
need a lot, but I don't remember really how hot this one is. It's not a super hot like novelty hot sauce. Hey buddy.
He's so in your business.
So let me go load it up there. There we go. And but yeah, ghost pepper's pretty far down the ingredient list.
Ooh,
And
okay.
I think it smells like Chipotle.
I was gonna say the exact
So
same
I don't know
thing.
if they smoked the ghost peppers, maybe that's possible, but it has a real smokiness to it, and there's no Chipotle in there.
There's
But
not. I was
it
just
really
thinking.
does smell just like Chipotle,
It
like
smells
Chipotle's in adobo. Did you get it?
Chipotle is spicy.
Yep.
I'm sorry about this cat.
I mean,
He's
There you go,
just
bud.
maybe you should kick him out of the room.
he's fine. But yeah, so it really the aroma is open a can of Chipotle's in adobo. That's it. That's what it smells like.
It smells exactly
100%.
like
There's
that.
a fly in here.
Because we cook with those. You make like pork things with that.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
making carnitas with that. Or well, it's not really it's like carnitas. Like I don't want to call it carnitas because it's not really, but it's kind of like carnitas. But you can't. They're good in everything. If you just puree like a can of Chipotle's in adobo with some mayonnaise and like some lime juice, like you're done. Like you
Chipotle
make,
is what I use for the sauce for fish tacos.
for fish tacos. Yeah, you make like it's like a sour cream.
It's like sour cream and it's not healthy. We don't need to tell the internet about it.
Chipotle mayo, though. I mean, come on. If you can't get behind Chipotle mayo, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you because it's amazing. Cheers, my love. Cheers, Turd Cat. Dang it.
Oh,
Mm. Did you get the tomatoes?
oh,
And the smokiness comes from the ghost pepper. I think they still smoked it because they're not naturally that smoky. But they do have a smokiness to the flavor. And the ghost pepper is a much deeper burn. Habaneros are like a little, like stinging. It can be pretty intense, but it's still stinging. But ghost peppers are like a deeper in your bones kind of pain when they do come in. It's picking up now. And ghost peppers build, and the water's going to make it worse probably. I mean, the only thing that really helps is time, if I'm being honest.
It ruined the taste of it because it's so spicy. Oh.
But yeah, and it'll spread throughout your mouth. And ghost peppers kind of, they hit their peak and then they just kind of glide. They don't really come back down right away. But as you pick up more and more of the aroma, you get that like, I don't know, there's some kind of like spicy, and I don't mean spicy like hot. I mean like spiced, like when you think of a spice cabinet and you just take a whiff, like ghost peppers kind of give you that, like you could grind them up with coriander and curry leaves and things, and it would just be amazing.
It would not be amazing.
It would be. Ghost peppers are so delicious. They're one of the best tasting, they're probably the best tasting a million and up.
This is legit what I feel like would happen if I went to like a Thai restaurant and ordered the spicy. And I couldn't eat it.
Something would happen for like 30 minutes.
God.
And also, man, you got to be careful. And this coming from a person that is a spicy hobbyist. I'm not a world-class chili head by any means, but I do get a kick out of this stuff. But dude, be careful going into a Thai restaurant and asking for something hot, because they will kill you. Like, even if you're kind of a chili head, they might still kill you. Because that means a whole different thing in like Thailand or India than it does or in the Caribbean. It means something different than it means in North America. North America's really hot is, not that bad. But if somebody from one of those regions tells you something really hot, or if a Thai restaurant calls it very hot, you're going to die.
It's like that episode of The Grand Tour where they're eating from like that
Mongolian hot pot. They're all just sitting there and they're not really saying anything about it being spicy, but it's just three old British people turning redder and redder and red. So like red. Tones of red that you wouldn't
sweaty.
Think a person could be. And whoever was doing color correction on that was like,
I can't.
Oh, what color are they now? Like,
they were so red. I couldn't believe that they were that red.
I'm going to drink now.
Oh, man. It's still like hurting my mouth.
It has peaked though, and it's coming back down.
The roof of my mouth hurts.
But that came across to me like almost like a overzealous enchilada sauce. Like it has that kind of same flavor profile to me. The garlic and like the smokiness and the tomato. But it's hot. That's properly hot. It's not like crazy. I put that at like a 7 probably. Like a low 7. It's hard to find sauces that hot that taste that good. And it tastes really good.
I can't taste it. It tasted good for a split second.
Yeah.
And then it was gone and it was replaced by pain.
You have the aroma now.
No, I don't.
Oh.
There's no aroma.
You get there. You got to climb the chili mountain.
Mouth is like stinging.
But there's an important question. Have you experienced chili enlightenment?
Is it pain? Is pain
It includes
chili?
pain. Pain is a core part of chili enlightenment.
Mostly, I just feel like I burned the roof of my mouth with chemicals.
Kind of you did. I mean, it's not a real burn. All it does is lower your thermostat to trick you into thinking you're burning, but you're not. And so when people tell you that they had something hot that like ate through a plastic bag or something, I'm not going to say they're lying, but it wasn't because it was hot. So maybe they put sulfuric acid in their hot sauce, which is a weird way to kick it up and probably illegal. Murder.
Probably illegal? Definitely illegal.
It's definitely illegal if you get somebody to eat it, but it might not be up to that point. And then it's like really stupid. But if you do that, you should stop. That's dumb. Don't put sulfuric acid in your hot sauce. That's a PSA from Good Ass Feed for you. This is helpful consumer advice. Somebody's got to tell people not to mix ammonia and bleach when they're trying to really super clean their house so they don't mustard gas themselves. This isn't that useful by comparison, but don't put sulfuric acid in your hot sauce. We won't have to have these conversations. That was pretty hot. My eyes are a little toasty.
It's still burning my mouth.
So are you glad or disappointed that we didn't do 5?
Okay, so I've already had one of them and a lot.
Red jalapeno. Yeah, yes. We've killed that bottle just about.
We use it all the time. It's delicious. So the only one that's left is the sriracha.
Yeah, and that's probably going to be the mildest of the bunch, I would think.
And you know what? I don't really use a lot of sriracha. I use the sambal a lot.
Sambal is amazing. And it's like an unpretentious, really delicious fermented pepper application.
It's really good. It's so cheap, too.
You're making salad dressing, put a little sambal. You're marinating meat, put a little sambal in there. You're making beans, put a little sambal. Rice, put a little sambal in there. And you can put it anywhere. It's just amazing. It's the Windex of food additives. You just put sambal in it, it's going to be great.
It's really good. So I use that, but I don't really use I can't remember the last time I used sriracha. What would you use sriracha on?
Yeah, I used sriracha a lot more before I started doing this, and I ended up with a largesse of hot sauce. Because there's in this room with us is probably 50 bottles of hot sauce.
Annabella
right now.
last night, she was like,
she was like, "Do we have any hot sauce?" Come, my child.
What did you give her for her wings?
Fix lemongrass sriracha, which posted a review a couple days ago. Yeah,
that thing jumped out of the fridge 3 times today.
Yeah, that's why it's going back home to the hot sauce fridge where it's safe. I had to evacuate the hot sauces from the main fridge because they were unwanted there. So now they've started their own nation in here.
You gave her the green hot sauce for her wings?
I thought it'd be good. And she said she wanted something hot, and it was pretty hot.
Okay.
Because you can't. I'm not gonna give her like a XXX last dab or something to put on her wings, and then.
I bet you she could hang. That girl can eat some hot stuff.
That's not like eating sauce. Like you're not like gonna put that on a batch of wings and sit down and snack. I mean, maybe there's people, but like I'm not those people because I have what's called a
stomach
gut that I'm made of flesh, and I must process my food with my. One of the dogs just murdered one of the cats, or vice versa. It's hard to tell from hearing.
Can you pick that up on the mics, or
maybe? But now it's been identified to you. We're going to investigate the pet murder in just a few minutes once this concludes. It wasn't Turd Cat though. He's fine. Look,
it's not a murder. Calm. It's you know what it is.
It's an elderly Chihuahua not put up with nobody's
so
crap.
Old, and if any other animal gets near her,
she's just like, and she's like, "I'll fight you," and they're like, "Ma'am, do you need help?
Can you see us?
Get your nurse."
She's so old.
She is. She's going to be 17 this year. The little Chihuahua. But she's hanging in there.
Getting ornery.
Yeah, very. Oh my God. But that's okay. Because when I'm 362 in human years or whatever 17 dog years is, I will also be ornery. Or dead. Probably dead.
More than likely.
Especially, it's not like I'm doing myself any favors. Actually, hot sauce, maybe keeps you young. So if I look really good in like 20 years, maybe the hot sauce was responsible.
Maybe. It's stopped now.
Yeah, it's almost gone. It's just like the after glow now. So what would you say is your key takeaway from your first hot sauce tasting experience? Which was ambitious, and I commend you. You took it like a champ.
The Serrano was good. It's not as good as the jalapeno, but it's good. I could actually see using both together, like on a breakfast taco, a little bit of one, a little bit of the other.
Like half on and the other half. And then
because this has so much lime in it. And
that one, I'm going to use
limey.
the hell out of that one. That was delicious. And I love like super zingy, vinegary sauces that
The habanero is hot.
It's
and I think really you'll use that.
It tastes so good. It tastes so much like a habanero, like a bite of a habanero pepper. It's really, really, really good.
I think you could use this to power some kind of a device. It's real spicy.
It's pretty hot. It's like I said, it's like a solid, like mid-low 7. Like it's legit. And if you put it on like your whole plate of food, you would be on fire by the time you finished eating. But if you're looking for that, that's really good flavor
real
for the heat level. There's not that many sauces that are that hot that taste really good.
Like it's chilled out, but the roof of my mouth is still like a little bit burning.
The ultimate expression of that feeling is Exoresco by Burns and McCoy, which I don't have anymore, but it's like a 7-pot Primo based sauce, and it's got all these crazy flavors in it. And it's really good. It tastes really good, but it's like staring at a solar eclipse. Like you can only do that for about a second, and then you just go blind, and all your retinas are burned out of your head. But you eat a spoonful of that, and there's like a split second where you get a glimpse. And Medusa's on the bottle, which is fitting, but you get like a glimpse of this amazing taste, and then it just wrecks you, and it's gone.
No, thank you.
It's just pain. But it's better than a stupid extract sauce. Anyway, thanks for doing that. That was fun.
You're welcome.
Now that all bets are off, now we can do whatever. I mean, you're like salsa. Venturing forth. Yeah, we're going to make salsa next. We're going to make salsa this weekend. And that video will come soon. But yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to figure out this whole camera and kitchen arrangement, and we're going to make some salsa. So go get your stuff. Get some like...
Tell them what they need.
Oh yeah. So if you want to cook along, you go get some tomatoes, you get some onions, preferably sweet onions, get some garlic, white vinegar, limes, cilantro. Some people feel very strongly about that.
I feel very strongly.
We'll talk about it then. You don't have to put cilantro, but you really should. And then also some peppers. I would say you can just get away with jalapenos, but if you want it a little hotter, you might grab a Serrano.
We don't have any jalapenos.
That's a problem.
Ooh, Ooh, we're gonna.
We've got frozen ají pepper. Yeah, that's too hot for
It's too much.
Anyway, but we'll figure it out. We're in Texas. We can find jalapenos. But you go get some jalapenos. You can get like 1 or 2 serranos if you want to kick it up. And if you're really feeling like, you get like 1 habanero. But dude, it goes a long way. But get that stuff. And then we'll catch you this weekend. And we will make salsa together. And it'll be super easy. It's not hard. You don't have to cook it. And it tastes awesome. And it'll keep for 2 or 3 days.
You just need some kind of a blending device. If you can prevent yourself from
eating it all before then. You need a what?
A blending device.
Yeah, you need like a food processor or a Vitamix or something. Yeah, so stick around. Click subscribe if you haven't already. And you will, if you click the bell, you'll be notified when that video happens, along with lots of other stuff. And I've got actually some interesting gaming content coming up, which you may or may not care about. But if you do, we're going to do first impressions of Doom Eternal. And maybe Final Fantasy VII Remake too. And then the future exploration of old Nintendo games also. But as you can tell, lately we're getting back on the spicy train. This is like 3 or 4 spicy videos in a row. There's going to be lots more to come, including salsa, which you should stick around for. Click like. Thanks. So yeah, thanks again. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, I love you.
I also love you.
Look at that. After how many? 6 weeks, probably.
It's like we like each other a little bit more.
We actually get along better when we're not apart as much.
Yeah.
Which I think is good.
It's weird.
It's a good thing I got 2 chairs before quarantine. That's all I have to say. But yeah, thanks again. I hope you have a great Friday night and enjoy your weekend. And I will catch you tomorrow.
On Chunn TV.
On the artist formerly known as Chunn TV. On Good SV. Thanks. Click like. Bye. Say bye, Turd Cat.
Nope.